about that, ladies and gentlemen? We have a winner.
After giving up the touchdown. Here's Lynch. Terrell in the backfield. Lynch fires it. Caught on a quick one to Nate Byers. And Byers has a first down just past the 40-yard line. 3rd and 4 from the 7. Barton can still pick up a first down before they get to goal to go. Here goes Jordan Terrell. Terrell bouncing to his left. And JT is in the end zone for the Barton Bulldogs. 7-6. Mars Hill over Barton. But Terrell, a heavy run drive, and he caps it with a touchdown run.
The weight room's paying off.
That's what it's all about for this team that has some of the best facilities, especially football-wise. That is a facilitated interception for Barton. The pick was Dylan Williams, and Williams right in front of it. Watch Urzula's eyes the whole time. Bulldogs interception.
Let's see what happens. Nope.
Give it to Jordan Terrell. Terrell gained hard past the 50-yard line, gets to the 45 of Mars Hill. That time Terrell had the most space so far this afternoon, and like a dump truck, just bulldozing ahead.
People who want you, people who like you.
1st and 10 from the 27. Lynch has time, fires, has Cameron J. Johnson, who wraps it up, tumbles down, and that's everything that Cameron Johnson can do in one play. He loves getting it from Jaquan Lynch. And they play tough defense, Hester said about Mars Hill, especially against the run. Lynch will roll out. Jaquan looking deep, has a target, caught by Jackson Pearl. Past the 40-yard line, and Pearl was shadowed by Tristan Rankin, but get the battle to the shiniest diamond out there, Jackson Pearl. It's someone near and dear to us right in this very broadcast booth. Ball is loose, though, and Jaquan Lynch is still up. He broke 2 tackles. Now Lynch fires. He's got a man wide open. It's Cameron J. Johnson, and he's in for the Barton touchdown. Talk about a play kept alive at the very end. Lynch stayed up, delivered it to his favorite target, Cameron J. Johnson, and it's 21-16 on one of the craziest plays you'll ever see. 2nd and 4, gain of 6. Here's Lynch, drops back. Got Cameron Johnson on the near side. Johnson is pushed out, and he is into Mars Hill territory as again, 0-10. That's the connection. 5 in the box to try to stop Terrell, and you know you're just going to get run after run with the guy they call JT. Here goes Jordan Terrell. Terrell with the burst to the 50, to the 40. Terrell will cut back. He's got help. Terrell stayed up. How did he stay on his feet? He did, and it's a runaway touchdown for Jordan Terrell. Cover 1 as well here for Tusculum defensively as Lynch gets it away. Now the run is on for Cameron Johnson. Johnson has the first down easily. Johnson out at the 30-yard line. That's the connection between Cameron Johnson and Jaquan Lynch. In the words of Chip Hester last week, kind of like that old Cowboys duo of Michael Irvin and Troy Aikman. That's kind of how he compared them with the special teams unit for Barton. But the Bulldogs aren't thinking 3, still thinking 6. Here's Lynch, fires, finds Cameron Johnson, and Cameron Johnson is in for the Barton touchdown. That connection just keeps on paying off. When you flash back to quarter number 1 and how the drive was kept alive, it was Cameron J. Johnson, and Jaquan Lynch finding him. It is 13-0 Barton. Maybe just a little bit closer to Parham, and he would have had it. But Simmons was looking for him and kind of put it out there on a tray. Here's Simmons. Fires again. That one is intercepted. Barton got it. Picked by Connor Stanley. Stanley got up and took it away from Trey Simmons. Barton trying to avoid the 3 and out here. Lynch drops, Steps up. Lynch can run for this. He will. Picks it up easily and runs to the 40-yard line. Fresh set of downs coming up for Barton on the scramble by quarterback 0. That's Jaquan Lynch. Second and 8. Terrell in the backfield. Lynch flips around, turns it around. Here goes Jordan Terrell. Again, he gets through that initial contact, and he just slides through like a rocket launch that time. He's up to 167 yards and a touchdown on the ground. Second and 7. Empty here, fires across the middle here to Popoff, who picks it up, and that's a first down for Barton. Not even close to his range, especially for college kickers. You need to get this downfield quick if you're Lynch. He steps through the pocket. This is when Jaquan Lynch can shine. Look at him go to the 40, to the 35, and Lynch steps out. 41 seconds left. Lynch gets it all back there. It'll stay Sean White in the backfield with McGee. White, 6'1", QB, Sarasota, Florida. White looking, firing, end zone, incomplete. Turnover on downs for Lenoir-Rhyne as White again looking towards the end zone and had his eye on Ryan Carter. The man once forgotten here at Barton, but now thrust right back into the quarterback spot, and that's Tyler Flippin. 3rd and 5 from the 35. What a spot to come in on third down. Flippin finds his target. That's Cameron Johnson, and Johnson has a first down for Barton, and he is fired up. What a way to come in after QB1 Lynch comes down. Tyler Flippin comes in. 2 for 7, 2 for 5 respectively, although Flippin looked pretty good when he came in right after Jaquan went down. Terrell got a yard, so it's 3rd and 3. Flippin drops, looks, has Anton Popoff, and Popoff to the 45 and now to midfield. He'll actually get past it. That's a first down for Barton, and Anton Popoff keeps the drive alive for the Barton Bulldogs. That's what we asked Hester about, too, with all the rushing attempts that his team had against Newberry this past weekend. He said, yeah, it's about our number. It's kind of their big method of operation is running the football. Nobody does it better than Jordan Terrell, who's past the 35-yard line. He picks up a gain of 13 that time, and he was crushing defenders at the end of it as well. Terrell's biggest play of the evening. 38-yard line. So 1st and 10 from the 38. Here's Tyler Flippin. Hands off to Jordan Terrell. Terrell, past midfield, rolls down close to the 45-yard line of Catawba territory, and that is Jordan Terrell. Early rip. So a 16-yard rip. That one for 8 yards. So a combined 24 to start for Jordan Terrell on the ground, coming in with almost 200 carries, close to a big yardage mark for him. Terrell has it again, already easily has the first down, and he is ultimately stopped at about the 26-yard line. 3 straight carries for Terrell. That's another Barton first down. 17 carries, 50 yards, no touchdown. So you know Terrell was looking to bounce back. Probably his worst game as a Barton Bulldog. Flipping quick out here to Cameron Johnson. Johnson still up. Johnson past the 15, out and around the 13-yard line. As Johnson, his 36th catch of the season for a guy coming in, CJ, almost 500 yards and 5 tutties. So here is the much maligned, this season at least, Jackson Brooks for Barton. I say that because he went through a little bit of a rough stretch earlier in the season, but he did get a field goal last Saturday against Wingate to get him back on track. And here he is now with a field goal try that is good. 36-yard make for Jackson Brooks. He's a perfect 1-for-1 to start, and Barton leads Catawba 3-zip, 5:29 to play first quarter here on Flow Sports. This season, in terms of punts, Cameron Johnson has returned 2 of them for 41 yards. I mean, he and Jaden Lewis back there.
He gets
that
it off
one
and gets
blocked. Ricocheted back to the 5, picked up right at the goal line, and Barton is in for a touchdown. Another defensive play for the Bulldogs, picked up right at the doorstep by Isaiah Jacobs, who then just rolled in for 6. Oh, man. Krill has it, got that one away cleanly. Johnson backing up, starts his return at about the 23-yard line. Cameron Johnson cuts it. Here goes Johnson with another cut. Cameron Johnson still up, now down at the 40-yard line. In this area, I say this area, Richmond, Virginia, down here to Wilson, North Carolina, and points in between. Terrell with the carry. Terrell, far side, cuts his way back. Jordan Terrell still up. Terrell down just shy of the 20-yard line on the biggest rumble of the afternoon for Jordan Terrell. It's almost been all Terrell on this drive, but kind of what else is new? Here's a passing play, this time to Cameron Johnson, who cuts his way back. Johnson is just short of the end zone on the pass by Flippin. From the 2-yard line, 2nd and goal, Terrell stopped initially, trying to power his way through.
I think he got in there.
And that's a Barton touchdown. Jordan Terrell kept churning. He has his 6th rushing touchdown of 2022, and it's 16-zip Barton over Catawba on homecoming Saturday. That was right. Yeah, you got it. 24, 155, and a touchdown. Here he goes again on Terrell's 25th carry of the game. Zips past the 35-yard line. Gets about a gain of 12 that time. Another first down for JT. Barton now struggling to contain the Catawba rushing game. This time it's Pryor. It's pulled down in the backfield, and Barton dialed up pressure with Milton Chandler, who got to Pryor and took him down for a sack. Not just that time, but on multiple occasions. 1st and 10 here from the 38. Flippin fakes it, rolls it, pressure all over him. Flippin fires it, it's caught by Nate Byers. Byers near side and out right at the 10-yard line as Tyler Flippin, his best play ever as a Barton Bulldog, zips it to Byers, and the Bulldogs are rocking. Byers, one catch for almost half the field. 1st and goal from the 2 for Barton, trying to strike right back. Handoff, Jordan Terrell just powers his way through. Barton bounces right back, and they lead Catawba 23-21 as JT has struck twice into the end zone on homecoming day. Little kind of maze himself, trying to find the bowl of candy at the end of the maze. Terrell in the backfield, flipping under center. Barton up by 3, 6:30 to go in this one on homecoming. Give, Terrell, Jordan Terrell, Terrell burst ahead. Jordan Terrell is going to go all the way for the touchdown. So many games this season have been like a replay of Married with Children. You know, you've seen it all before. It's been bad results, and Barton turning it around here today. Give to Jordan Terrell. Terrell broke one for 68 yards last time. He's going to go all the way again. Terrell, what's gotten into him today? He can't be stopped. With the pass. 1st and 15. Terrell will get it. Scoots to the outside. Jordan Terrell to the 10. Still up past the 5-yard line and close to the goal line on about a 16, maybe 17-yard carry that time. It's 1st and goal here for Barton. Early trouble here defensively for Erskine as they stare down a 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Here goes Jordan Terrell. Terrell pummeling his way ahead and has his 11th rushing touchdown of 2022. The fumble set it up. Terrell, as he often does for Barton, finishes it up. Barton ready now to return. Here's the punt. Set up is Jaden Lewis, who will have it bounce to him at the 30-yard line. Lewis cutting, turning, gets near side. Lewis has help to the 50 before Erskine finally brings him down, maybe a couple yards into Flying Fleet territory there. But Jaden Lewis, along with Cameron Johnson, one of the deadliest return men for the Bulldogs, and that's what Lewis can do. Kind of stutters a bit, gets to the near side or far side. He'll find a seam, and he'll get gone.
For this one.
Terrell in the backfield, but it's 3rd and 11 from Barton's side of the field at the 49.
They have a bunch up there up top of the field.
Flipping on the move, flipping, scrambling, flipping to the 40, has a first down and a bit more as Tyler Flippin gets mobile and picks up a fresh set for the Barton Bulldogs, flying number 7. First and goal from the 2 after the pass interference call. Now Barton set up even better. They'll go now with a split backfield. Malcolm Wilson will go in motion. Handoff to Jordan Terrell. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Terrell has got a dozen this season. And Barton strikes again, 12-2, as Terrell out for vengeance here in the last game of 2022. Cam Powell, 10 yards on the holding penalty, so it's 1st and 20. Flipping now, goes deep on the far side to Anton Popoff, who pulled it in right at midfield. Popoff pulls it down. Oh, wow, what a play. That was far and away Heinzman, as I like to say, far and away his best game of the season last Saturday at Limestone. Terrell gets his way through, carving. It's a little early for Thanksgiving, but already Terrell's got the turkey knife out. First down for Barton.
He's cutting them up. In this first half, they're looking to score, at least get 3, but they're looking to get 6.
Handoff goes to Terrell from the 29. Terrell still up. Jordan Terrell with a hurdle. Terrell past the 10. Keeps fighting. Jordan Terrell. 3 touchdowns on the day. Would not be denied for a 29-yard rumble on senior day. Terrell now up to 20 attempts, 120 yards. Most importantly, 3 touchdowns. He'll be Flippin here to keep. Tyler Flippin still on the run. Flippin looking for room, just short, out of bounds. Stepped out around the 2, possibly the 3-yard line. Looks like they'll place it at the 1, actually. So Flippin just short of what would have been 2 straight weeks with a rushing score, and Barton will hustle up on 1st and goal.
And look, what did we just say earlier about JT before the first half ended, right? Oh, wow.
Flippin will keep himself and get ahead for the touchdown. Tyler Flippin under center, got the 1 yard he needed, and that's now back-to-back weeks with rushing scores for Barton's new quarterback, Tyler Flippin, who is looking as good as ever.
Also one of those 50 seniors that you spoke about earlier. It'd be great for him to get a touchdown.
Handoff, Jordan Terrell. Terrell searching, has some blocking. Byers is doing it. Terrell around the 5-yard line, setting up 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. So these numbers are going up today. Terrell came in with 10 touchdowns, tied for 30th at the nation. The leader's at 25, so he's not getting there, but he can still do a whole lot more. Jordan Terrell, 4 touchdowns on the final day of the regular season. Number 1 for Barton. Nobody owns that number like Jordan Terrell. For Jackson Pearl, who's suddenly becoming a really good player in the backfield. Here's Jordan Terrell, and Terrell, new career high 5 rushing touchdowns. He is closing down the year with his best game ever as a Barton Bulldog. Count them, 5 for JT.